fills the room. A blazing inferno lies outside your door. No one wants to wake up to the deafening sound of a smoke alarm. But if you should find yourself in that position, don't do this. How to Survive presents the worst things to do in a fire. In the United States, the fire department responded to a fire approximately every 23 seconds throughout 2020. Even worse, there was one fatal house fire every 3 hours and 24 minutes. To keep you from becoming part of the statistic, we have a list of the biggest mistakes you can make in a fire. How could fresh air hurt you? What makes an elevator so dangerous? And why should you close every door you have open? Number 5. No elevators and no jumping. Ideally, if you find yourself in a fire, you are on a ground floor. Being trapped on a higher floor, you might be tempted to use an elevator or jump. These both could be deadly choices. When a building is on fire, it's possible for elevators to malfunction or have electrical fires that could leave you stranded between floors. And jumping off the building will most likely lead to injuries that could be more dangerous than protecting yourself in the building until you are rescued. Number 4. Keep windows closed. You might think that breaking or opening a window will allow fresh air to enter the building and help those inside breathe better. However, this can increase the development and intensity of the fire. Fire requires oxygen, and breaking windows will only add fuel to an already dangerous situation. It will also make the job of the firefighters even more difficult when they arrive. Number 3. Do not open any doors. Searching for different ways to escape might be a good idea, but you shouldn't just open a door. Doors actually work as a sort of temporary barrier for flames and the flow of oxygen, so it's smarter to check for alternative routes of escape first. If you do need to open a door, shut it behind you. This will avoid fueling the fire with oxygen from other parts of the building. One mother learned this lesson the hard way. She was woken up by her husband yelling that their house was on fire. She got up, ran to the door, and opened it. She was thrown back by the heat on the other side. Thankfully, she was able to rescue her young son from the flames, and all 3 escaped. But this is an important lesson about not swinging doors open, no matter the circumstances. Number 2. No hiding. While hiding may seem like a good idea to get away from the scalding flames, it will make it more difficult for firefighters to find you. When you hear the firefighters, make your position known by shouting or pounding the floor. Number 1. Don't play firefighter. It is estimated that 34% of house fire injuries occur while attempting to put out or control the fire. This is not the time to pretend you're a firefighter. New York City firefighter Christopher Doyle instructs people to never try extinguishing a fire themselves. Each second increases your likelihood of smoke inhalation. Stay low and leave the fire area as quickly as possible. Remember, it can take just 30 seconds for a fire to become a serious problem and just 5 minutes for it to take over a building. And after that, your entire neighborhood can turn into a raging wildfire. Now what do? Don't worry, we have the tips to survive that here on How to Survive.